Hello, my friends. This is me again, Old Tom Jin, continuing my playthrough of Fallout 4, survival mode, and my permadeath run. So, we are here, back in Sanctuary, having made a couple of changes here. That Sanctuary's these few people are gradually starting to clean up Sanctuary, so we're clearing out some of the debris. We did a little trading with Carla.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we didn't invest in. We are holding on to our wonderful find, the tactical combat shotgun, which right now is just going to be a, a sort of a weapon of last resort. A little bit. I'll practice on it a little bit. Actually today, but I just want to kind of hold on to it in case I need it for something really serious. But we see we swapped out Codsworth for dog meat. Dog meat is going to be traveling with us eventually back to Diamond City. But in the process of doing that, we're going to make we need to make a couple of preparations. I realize that we are now, as a character, by the way, we are now level 13, which is good, but we don't have quite what we need to face our son's kidnapper. And so I think we need to do a little more recon and a little bit more building and preparation. So that's what we're going to be doing today. A little bit is just kind of going through the map slightly, digging up a couple things here and there that we can make use of for our upcoming confrontation. And again, I'm still playing it I guess you could say a little bit selfish here, um, but understandably selfish. I am, after all, a parent looking for their lost child. So, quick jog. I don't know. It just felt like jogging through Concord itself. Really wanted to see if this guy was still here, and indeed he is. Look at that thing. Still can't believe yeah. He's a scary dude. He's a scary dude. I don't think there's anything else I can get from Concord proper, but I just wanted to take a walk through it, make sure that my assumptions that I said earlier were correct, that there are indeed no raiders here. That pretty much for the foreseeable future, when you clear it out, it stays cleared out. What are the other changes we made? Even though it's kind of a specialized weapon, I swapped out the mods on my default vanilla sniper rifle with this troubleshooter sniper rifle, which does additional damage against robots. I don't anticipate running into too many robots that I'm going to have to kill. Well, eventually I will, if I do automatron. But for now, it's the only legendary weapon that fits my weapon profile. So why not? Why not do it? Why not have that extra damage against robots? I did after all have a practically a panic attack dealing with that robot junkyard with a sentry bot that didn't even do anything. He just scared me just by being there. So, with that in mind, why not have a troubleshooter sniper rifle just in case? And where are we off to today? Well, I think I'm gonna pay a visit to an area that I know has some good scrap and some good stuff that I might need, and also some good eatings if one likes mole rat. I'm speaking, of course, of the Starlight Drive-In, and that's one of the reasons I'm taking dog meat. Well, other than the fact that he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna come with me to Diamond City and plays a part in the plot coming up. But even before then, he's gonna help us clear this place out. Dog meat's good at one thing. He's good at hunting down mole rats. What he likes to do. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hunt down some mole rats. And I think I'm even gonna use my going to use my shotgun here. They should be coming upon us any minute now. Usually they burst out of the ground by now. Kind of shocked I'm not being attacked by mole rats. And that is something we're definitely going to grab. That bottle cap mine is actually one of the reasons I came here. There comes one. That may be overkill, but that's okay. I'm comfortable with that. Oh, you son of a bitch. I can't believe that it got me. It got me with an illness. What a jerk. You once again hear my resident kitten complaining about my accuracy or lack thereof. That's her job. Complain about my abilities. My gaming acumen here. I can't believe that a mole rat gave me lethargy. Ugh. I mean, lethargy is better than an infection, but still. A bloatfly? Now I gotta deal with a bloatfly. Oh, man. Once again, why do we like a shotgun? It's because it allows us to kill a bloatfly much more easily. What? Is there another one? Thought I heard another squelch there. You alright there, buddy? You're a little bloodied up. Well, I do, after all, have antibiotics, so I can totally get rid of this lethargy. Don't know if is that it? Are they all gone? See, I'm getting nothing but complaints from the peanut gallery, I'm telling you. My performance is being critiqued here. And I need... Yes, there was a small makeshift charge there, which I needed to get out of the way. But now that that's done, I think... I am not detecting any more. Have I truly... Is that truly it? It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that that is all the... That's all of them. I could have sworn there was way more than that. Wow. Well, maybe I was wrong, folks. Maybe there weren't as many of these little mole rat buggers here as I thought. Of course, I don't want to get too close to that pond because that happens. But I guess if I'm safe, I'm going to collect this. Well, you're never safe. As I said last time, you're never, ever safe. And I should know that by now. Let's see what other ones there are here. There's another one. So, of course, as I think I said in a previous session, this is one of my favorite places to build. Once you clean it up, clean all that, I mean, just look at the raw materials here. There's a ton. I suppose this would be a good time to claim the place. Claim the place for my very own. I'm not planning on building my own personal player home here. At least I don't think so. But it's a good idea just to have the workshop in hand, right? You know, just to have it. Let's see what else we've got up here. I believe there's some more items for my use inside here. I mean, a Nuka Cherry doesn't do me much good, but it's, yeah, whatever. Nuka Cherry's Nuka Cherry. Let's see, what else do we want here? Yeah, there's not quite as much as I thought. There's some more behind the, in the building behind the screen. A few 10mm rounds, which, you know, don't do me a hell of a lot of good, but alright. Let's go check out those outbuildings and see what we can find there. In other news, I have now upgraded myself, so I have at level. There's getting those rads again. I might have to pay a visit to Doc's son. I increased my stealth, so I am now at level 3 stealth, which is terrific. Which means I'm no longer going to be worrying about setting off landmines. And I will hopefully be even harder for enemies to detect, which, as we've seen, is pretty much the key to living or dying here in this particular playthrough. If they can't see me, they can't detect me, they cannot kill me. You know, once upon a time, I could have sworn that there was a landmine up here. I don't seem to see it anymore. And not just this time. I haven't seen it the last couple times I've been here, but I'm quite sure it was here in the earlier playthroughs. But, you know, maybe it was removed by a patch. I don't know. Very strange. I've already been through this back room. Let me just do a triple check on it to make sure I'm not missing anything good. I'm not going to take that because that's stuff I could actually use here, and I don't think I need to use my shotgun anymore either. Let's see here, folks. I don't know if there's anything I need. I'm actually going to leave a few things here because they're not things that it makes sense for me to take with me. You know, fuses and whatnot. These are things that are very useful for building turrets. Not so necessary for me right at this very moment. Yeah, to some extent, I think I have cleared this place out of it. Oh, wait a minute. There's a rad roach. I knew some manner of spawn in here. We've now dealt with. And then the only other room here really for me to worry about is this one. And basically nothing in there except a machete and some rad roach meat. Looks like somebody had a nice little, tiny little apartment here at one point. I mean, they had all their necessities. More or less. And a baby, apparently. See, there's a story here. There is a story in this. That, you know, is kind of, so someone lived there, they had a baby, they're not there anymore. What happened? We may never know. So there's that place. Anywhere else we want to... Oh, yeah. think about this. There is another place that I might want to visit to pick up some supplies. I don't know if it's strictly necessary, though. I think I have what I need. I'm speaking, of course. There's a train yard out here this way, which does have some good gear in it. Holy shit! Let's get the hell out of here. Getting up these goddamn stairs, and so are you, dog meat, as soon as I can find you. Is he up here? Holy smoke. If that thing gets anywhere near me, I am dead meat. But I am safe up here. Holy crap, I took it out in one shot. That, folks, that is the beauty of survival mode. That is the beauty of survival mode. Hey, buddy, you're up here. We're safe. We're good. We're okay. We're fine. And we're going to go check out that thing. That is exactly the kind of thing that terrifies you when you... well, you know, in a very close parallel universe, I did not see that thing. I did not do my VAT scanning, and I came... Oh, for God's sakes. Duelist Knuckles. I mean, if I was playing a melee build, that would be fun. Like a fisticuffs, you know, a pugilist. That would be a fun item. But for God's sakes, talk about it. A lot of people have mentioned this online, that you cannot... you can't rely on the random drops for legendaries, because there's you never know what the item's going to be. It could be anything. Anything. And more than like, it's not going to be very good. So yeah, the question now is, do I want to hit up that train yard? I don't think I've ever hit the train yard from this direction. I'm a little concerned. I mean, it's ghouls. I can deal with ghouls. But they do have... There are a lot of them. They do have a tendency to bum rush me. Let's see here. Well, I could use the gear. The gear there's not... Scrap there is good, but it's not so good that I think I'm willing to risk it. The place that I really should be going, to be perfectly honest with you all, is Hardware Town. Hardware Town is a gold mine of stuff. But it's... Whoa, okay, something's up with my old... Remember that problem I was having with my controller? I'm having it now. That's very odd. Okay. In fact, I'm not convinced that it is my controller per se. I think it's something else with the interface that's going on. So yeah, as I was saying, Hardware Town is a gold mine of stuff, in terms of junk and gear, and there's quite a lot of good stuff in there. It's also quite lethal, and I want to make sure that when I go there, I am as prepared as I possibly can be for that. Of course, I have rank 3 in stealth, which is pretty much my primary requirement for getting through there alive. It is dangerous, though. It's a close quarters combat, which, again, as a rule, I have been avoiding. What I really want, to be perfectly honest with you all, is a silenced weapon. I can maybe do that with my 10mm if I get, if I manage to get another level here, but right now, not looking like that's going to happen. Oh, and I should also use antibiotics and cure my lethargy. That's why I bought them, after all. And while I'm down here, I might as well hit up the Drumlin Diner. And while I'm saying that, I might as well check to see, make sure that there's nothing coming down the road from either direction that's going to kill me. It's a funny thing, paranoia. It just, you have that little voice that starts to speak to you inside your head. Remember what you said about being relaxed? What happens when you relax and get overconfident? Remember that one? That's what you're doing now, right now.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy. You did good. Now, let's talk business. I got stuff that'll blow your mind.
Is it just me, or does Wolfgang look more pleasant? He looks nicer now. He was almost smiling. Doesn't really have anything I need, though. You know what I want, Wolfgang? I want some antibiotics. That's what I really want. Just give me some antibiotics. It's like, why does that really mess you up? It's like, oh yeah, you ever tried Cipro? It really messes you up.
If you're here to trade, let's trade.
Alright, here we go. Barter.
A little bit of everything.
I could probably use some 308. Because I have a lot, but I have, that's a lot of caps for 7 bullets. Maybe not. Let's see what else we got here. She has not much in the way of, yeah, she has no legendary items here. I will probably consider going back to Diamond City to see if I can get some just General Chao's Revenge, which I guess if you're, again, doing 50% more damage against robots, if I were doing the anti-robot playthrough, I'd be set up. I've got my shotgun, I could get General Chao's Revenge, I'd just be all set here. But that was not my plan. It's not what I intended on doing. Anybody ever fight with a walking cane? That would be another interesting one. That would actually be hilarious. I almost want to do like a joke playthrough, or at least a joke video, just with a very old. I'll just get the white character, just have him running around killing people with a cane. That would be pretty terrific, actually. I would do that just to film the video. And no, I don't think there's anything else she has that I want. Except for just a little bit of adhesive to take back to home base later. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all we're gonna get. We've already talked to Carla before, so I think we're good there. I think we're headed back to Diamond City, folks. I think that's the plan right now. As always, get out the sniper rifle first. The goal of seeing them before they see us. I don't think there's anything I need to worry about, particularly right in this exact area, but I've been surprised before. Before, when I walked by this house, it was full of gunners. Let's see who's in there now. Anybody? That's the funny thing about the Grey House of Doom here, that it literally has different occupants every single time you walk by. Nobody stays in this place for long. And yet, nobody appears to be in here right now. Huh. I am surprised and yet simultaneously concerned. Usually what that means is that they left some landmines behind. Oh, look at that. Wild mongrel. Alpha wild mongrel. Oh, he hopped away from the door, little snicker. And there's the bad boy. Alright, so there was something in there, just something that wouldn't appear through the windows. Ooh, I'm hungry from lack of food. Well, we're in luck. And they took out some raiders. That's tough dogs, man. Or weak raiders. Very unlucky raiders, I'll tell you that. This is one of the, also, by the way, one of the few... what? It's marked stealable? Like, it's... Oh, that's the raider stuff. You can't take that. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Well, dogs dealt with. And I suppose that means I should eat something, shouldn't it? I'm hungry. Still peckish. A bunch of stuff that is not cooked here. Really don't want to eat my Yao Guai ribs yet. They're actually useful. I guess I'll just eat some crispy squirrel bits. Very rarely do I always hold the iguana on a stick until later, by the way. There's a particular reason for that. Iguana stick, if you notice, is... Well, here, I'll go back into my inventory. It's really light. Super light. Super light. So that's like basically the lightest, fillingest meal you can have. Like, even crispy squirrel bits, I guess, are a little bit... They have less hit points they give you. So they're about equal. But yeah, iguana on a stick, it's... 2 of those fills you right up. And they're 1/10 of a pound. It's like jerky. Love those things. Alright, we're just going to make a quick adjustment here, folks. Let's see if I can solve my control.
look like you could use a little pick-me-up. Am I right? I'm Stash, your friendly traveling chems dealer. I don't mind the crew. They're just overprotective. Yep. There's Simon, loyal employee and customer, and his sister, Lexa. She's more disgruntled. Wants her brother off the chems. But enough about them. Let's get down to some business, shall we? Exactly what you need.
stores may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day. Oh, goody.
Yes?
Need the trade. We're always open.
Yeah? If you cared so much, wouldn't you have been with her in the first place?
Oh, here we go.
Quiet, Iffy. All right, you. Tell me, Diamond City Radio is terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off. You listen to it. It grates on ears like sandpaper. This DJ Travis, he is disaster. Something must be done, and soon. We will have customers suiciding before long.
Vadim.
It's true. Don't listen to my brother. Someone needs to get rid of him. We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't think many would notice if he, disappeared.
Are you serious?
Did we not just agree this is serious problem? Calls for serious solution. First, you get him to follow you out of town.
All right. That's enough. Vadim isn't serious. He doesn't really want to kill Travis.
What's really going on here?
Sorry, we was just joking around a bit.
It's true. Only jokes. Travis is a good friend. Yefim and I worry about him.
For Travis, he means well, but he does not have the confidence he needs for that job, or anything else, really. And so he's always awkward. He does not believe in himself, you see? He expects he will fail at everything, And so he does.
That kind of thing could be tough to change.
No, it's easy to fix. I tell you, Fim, over and over. Go on, spoil sport. Go back to working. We will figure out how to help Travis. Come, you. Meet me in back room. We discuss plan.
And so we begin Confidence Man, a quest which I am not going to...
listening to us right now. What
Yeah,
if
yep.
they've been listening this whole time?
Everybody's talking to me at once. Just give me a break, will you? But yes, this is a quest I don't intend to complete right now because I have bigger fish to fry. But I'll listen to Vadim.
Okay, let us get down to brass tacks. I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike my deadbeat brother, Travis is a good guy. He deserves better life.
I'm just waiting for an idea.
Travis needs boost of confidence. You know what does that for him? Winning a bar fight. I'm sure you've been in one, yes?
I can hold my own if that's what you mean.
Exactly what I mean. I want you to back up Travis in his first fight. I want to stage fight here in Dugout. Nothing too serious. We make sure Travis wins and feels good about himself after. I want you to be there to help make it look real. What do you think? Sound good to you?
This sounds like a disaster.
Now you sound like a fiend. Come on! This will work! I have contacts, people I can count on. Real tough looking. But they will take a dive for money. They confront Travis here at Dugout. You step in and give him push he needs to stand up to them. Then you and Travis take them down. Nothing gets too rough. And Travis is something he can feel good about. Simple, right?
Why involve me in this?
You have seen Travis, yes? He cannot fight alone. Not even fake one. He needs help. You can help him. I have everything ready by 6 o'clock. Travis should be here by then. You show up and it will go well. Promise.
So you notice there's not really a way to refuse once you get to that point. I mean, I think that my take on this is that Thomas Jr. here is just going to assume that he's not actually going to show up for this fight. This is not actually going to happen. I'm looking for my kid. I got to go talk to Nick tomorrow. This isn't really going to happen, but whatever. If he wants to pretend it's going to happen, I will just let him do it.
Glad we haven't scared you off yet. Need a room?
Yeah, I'll rent a room.
Room 2 is yours. Enjoy.
Yeah, Vadim tried really hard to scare me off, but so here we are. We're in Diamond City once more. I think this is where we're going to call it for the evening. Tomorrow we're going to go talk to Nick. And, well, actually, that's not true. I think we're probably going to have to pay a visit to Hardware Town. As much as I'm terrified of that place, I kind of need the gear that's in there. So I think that's going to be our next stop. Well, that's where we're going to hold it off for tonight. This is, of course, Old Tom Gin. This is Thomas Jr. That is Dog Meat. And, hey, get over here, Dog Meat. And this is my playthrough of Fallout 4 Survival Mode, my permadeath run, or my attempt at a permadeath run. So, good luck to all. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.